Imagine you're in a room all day without having no human interactions, all alone, within days on end. Well, there really isn't no point for imagination because this has become our um, day-to-day lives. The global pandemic of COVID-19 has deeply affected us and impacted us of where we least expected it. The essence of quarantine gave us numerous amount of mental health issues. Today, I'm here to argue that COVID-19 and quarantine has done a major impact of detriment in our mental health. First, I will provide you with the problems of mental health due to quarantine, and second, I would provide you as why people are feeling this way, and lastly, I will explain to you some solutions that we can all do to diminish these mental health issues in this pandemic. So, when we talk about the problems of mental health issues, the lockdown witnessed an increased number of cases of substance abuse like illegal drugs and alcohol. With the increase of drugs and the increase of substance abuse, this is noted to be drug addiction. Drug addiction is a mental health issue, especially in the quarantine. We have no one to surround ourselves with, and we have no guidance. It has shown us to have a lack of self morals. We lose our morals when we are not around people, and it makes us want to try things that we do not wish to try about and mention that we want to try it out in the future. And that was according to New Delhi of November 5th, 2020. When we talk about loneliness, humans need people to function. Humans need social interaction to function. And, this not only helps us spread ideas, but it also helps us create ideas. According to New Delhi of July 21st of 2020, social interaction is one of the major reasons of the widespread of anxiety, depression, and sleep disturbance. This is true. When I'm on my phone all day during the COVID-19, I was all the day on my phone and, overall pulling all-nighters day and out. This not only made me feel tired, but it also gave me some depressive symptoms. So, when we talk about why people are feeling this way, according to Western Mail of April 10th of 2020 says, people with poor mental health are common nowadays due to their overexposure of these technological devices. In COVID-19, especially due to quarantine, the amount of people that we really interact with has become little to none. So what do we do when we don't have any people? We go to these technological devices such as our laptops, iPhones, tablets, and iPads, and we connect with this world called the internet. When we go to the internet, we see all these social media platforms and these information that has been provided to us, and this may be good, but one of the major factors of anxiety is the information that is being spread through social media and the news articles. Consuming a lot of information can make you feel a lot worse about your circumstances. And this was according to Dubai News of April 2nd of 2020. When we see, especially of last year, of all the riots and this police brutality and the global pandemic spikes of these, depressing news overall makes us feel not good about ourselves. When we're constantly bombarded and fed with these depressing news, no one really wants to see this. We want to see some hope. We want to see some hope in this world. And especially for some of us, this can lead us to having some forms of anxiety and with the uncertainty of what's really going on in the future of this world. This not only brings us anxiety, but it also brings us depressive symptoms. The more bad we see, the more bad we become. What you see is what you become. So, lastly, solving methods of diminishing mental health issues. Creating a schedule and setting up an office in a different area so that kids in their bedrooms are not all day and night being on their phones, and is a practical way of helping our youth emotionally survive this pandemic. This goes out to all the parents that need to connect with their kids, and that want to distract their kids with what's really going on in this world, especially with COVID-19. And that was according to New Jersey of October 27th, 2020. This not only helps finding time as a parent is crucial, and this not only helps us helps the kid be distracted from what's really going on, but it also provides a better bond and better relationship. Finding time to do some family board games or talking to your kid, face to face, and playing a game with them. It can really go a long way. Sports has become one of the best coping mechanisms, said Daniel Ladlick, according to Morristown of March 24th, 2020. Sports, especially watching sports on national television in the process of quarantine, is making us look forward to something, and is giving us a sense of purpose in COVID-19. Staying tuned in the next championships or the next game has really shown us a distraction of what's really going on in this world. Not only me, but for a lot of other people. Last year I was watching the Lakers game, and I was staying in tune for the next championships, and this really made me forget and release stopped a lot of stress of what's really going on in this world due to the numerous amount of spikes of the global pandemic. Exercise can help you calm down and always ally your anxiety, and deep breathing and relaxation therapy can be very beneficial and to also decrease your anxiety, said Kashmir Observer of April 7th, 2020. Finding a little bit of space in your room or house can go a long way to, doing some push-ups or doing some dumbbell workouts or mountain climbers or sit-ups. This is a form of exercise. A form of exercise and overall exercising can release your stress. This not only can make yourself a better person on the outside, but also on the inside. It can release stress and build you a better body that you want to be in your future. So today I've argued that COVID-19 and quarantine has done a major detriment to our mental health. First, I provided you with the issues of mental health in quarantine, and second, I provided you why people are feeling this way due to quarantine. And lastly, I've given you some methods in order to diminish mental health issues in our quarantine. So when we talk about this global pandemic affecting us and impacting us as we least expected, it is important to know that all of us as a human race should overcome this pandemic and become a better person of what we was before.